This video is brought to you by Ageless Geeks.
Hey, what is up guys? This is Anthony, aka BatBomb82, and today I'll be doing a review of the SH Figuarts WWE's Stone Cold Steve Austin. Now, taking a look at the front, we can see that the figure is showcased in a window box packaging done in a blue motif. Turning the box around, we can see the figure in multiple posing positions, with the words Austin 316, Stunner, and Texas Rattlesnake. So with the box out of the way, let's crack this figure open and see what we have inside. And here is Stone Cold out of the box. And man, much like the Rock figure that I've previously taken a look at, this is another badass figure from Figuarts. He's got great articulation, great accessories, and great head sculpts. I am so stoked to add him to the collection. But before we take a closer look at the figure, let's take a look at the accessories. So Stone Cold does come with a ton of accessories. He comes with 4 interchangeable head sculpts, his leather 316 vest, 2 beer cans with beer effects, and 3 pairs of interchangeable hands. So with the accessories out of the way, let's take a closer look at Stone Cold Steve Austin. Alright guys, now let's take a closer look at Stone Cold Steve Austin. Excuse me, one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. I mean, that's without a doubt, right? Now, I'll be honest, and I'm probably going to get a little heat for this, but I've never really been a huge Stone Cold fan, but I do understand and respect that he's definitely one of the best. Now, this figure is pretty cool. They really captured a lot of what Stone Cold looks like, which is really good. The face sculpts are fantastic. They do look, how do I say this, not as detailed or as 100% accurate as I'd like. I think the accuracy of the Rock is a little better, but he's still pretty good. I love how they do that, the paint apps, with this dot matrix paint apps that they do for the face, so you do get a lot of the details like that with like his goatee, and even some of the pink around his lips and things like that, and the brow and the eyes, the blue eyes look really cool. And it's pretty cool how they did this too, because his flesh tones, he is more of a lighter skinned guy than say like the Rock figure, but they did like this subtle, it's hard to tell maybe on camera, but there's this subtle, almost like a pink, going in like a dry brush or airbrushing around like certain areas of the muscles, so it actually gives him a more natural body feel, which is actually pretty cool. I like how they did that, just very, very subtle. You can kind of see it right there in the thigh area, a little bit on the stomach and to whatnot. So it does give it some accuracy to like that flesh tone, which is really cool. And now you see he does have his vest on. You get the standard with the silver skull and the 316 Austins like that. Same thing with the bat, 100% whoop ass. Very, very cool. That's just classic Stone Cold. I do like the fact they even gave us his Texas tattoo right there on his calf. That's pretty cool. Really, really accurate. I like that a lot. And I love how they pulled off the mechanics of his knee braces, because Stone Cold always wore knee braces like this. So when you actually bend, braces actually bend with it, which is pretty cool. So we'll take a closer look at that when we come to articulation. But the vest is removable. It is just a softer plastic. You just pull the arms back, and you can take it off just like so. So you can see the figure a little more bare. And you can see more of the muscle structure. Now, he does come with multiple heads, so you could take this head off. It is just on a ball peg, and then you have one right here, which seems a little more, I guess, serious. I'm not sure what to call that one. I know it does look a little creepy. Then you got this one right here, which is a little more funny and joking when Stone Cold, just make fun of people and things like that. So you get one a little less serious Stone Cold, and then you get this one that I'm going to put on, which is the more angry Stone Cold, or you even say this is the chugging beer Stone Cold, yelling, or you'll see what I'm saying, but when I show some pictures at the end. So that looks pretty cool. I do like that one quite a bit. How he does come with some interchangeable hands. You can see as the hands that I do have on right here do have opposable fingers like that. So you could take those off, and then you could put on, say, a closed-fisted hand like so. So it looks pretty good. And then you get these hands right here. So you can see there's like a little peg right on the center of the hand. Well, he does come with 2 beer cans. They're like crushed beer cans with, like, you know, the beer spewing out of the cans, which is pretty nice. But on the inside of the can, you can see it does have a little peg hole, and you can actually peg that right into the hand itself. It's a little tricky, it's a little tight, but you can do it. And then you wrap these fingers around, and it kind of looks like he's, like, you know, just throwing the beer in the air and whatnot. Or like I've done with the other one, you get ones like this. Let me put this one on right here, like so. It's a little tricky. And the beer does come out like that, so you could have just a can if you wanted. So the little spewing part actually is a separate piece that you can come off. So you can do it like that. And then you can actually make it look like he's, like, you know, chugging beer or something like that. So I think that's pretty cool. I like that quite a bit. And another thing you can do with these hands, what Stone Cold is known for is, yeah, you can get him flipping the bird to people. Because that's just something Stone Cold did. So I like the fact that they added that. Yeah, they won't give us that type of functionality in a figure from, you know, a US release. So I'm really glad that we got that. So there you go. Hell yeah. So that's pretty cool. And now this hand's each individual finger, well, it looks like the pinky and the ring finger are individually articulated, and the index and the middle finger are individually articulated just like that. So, alright, now let's take a look at articulation itself. So the head and the neck are on a ball joint, so they do roll around just like this, does turn left and right, does look up about that far, oh, the head popped out of the peg, looks up about that far, down about that much, I guess it turns side to side, head pivots and the neck pivots like so. You got butterfly-like joints at the shoulders. You can see it comes out of the cup right there, so you can bring the arm all the way across the chest, more so like that. The ball, there's another ball joint right in the shoulder itself, so you can go all the way up, all the way down, out that much, rotate a little bit in that peg, and you can kind of come forward just about that much. We do get a double jointed elbow, and then it does actually rotate at the elbow. Ball pegs at the wrist. So those rotate like that, roll around a bit, as well as hinge, just like so. We get a double ball peg going from the chest into the crotch area, allows it to rotate or roll around, just like that. And you will notice how that just came off. So let me fix that real quick. Didn't expect that to happen. So you gotta kind of plug these in. There we go. Fixed it. So it goes all the way around like this, and you can see that this crotch area is a separate piece. So when you move it a little too much, the actual stomach line, you can see where the line is right here from the split, might actually get caught on the actual trunks itself when you're moving it around. So just be careful with that, and it'll probably pop off like it did like me. So it does roll around, rotate left and right, crunches back and forth, pivot side to side. Hip joints that allows you to kick legs forward that much, back that much. You pull the legs down, kind of like unhinge them just like that, pull down, and they allow them to kick even higher up and further out just like so. You get a rotation at the thigh, double jointed knees, and you can see how the brace right here are actually on hinges, so it almost works like a piston system. How it kind of moves with the knee, which is very nice. Good engineering with there. We get an ankle joint, allows you to point the toe up and down, rotate side to side, and then a great ankle rocker in there. So overall, much like the Rock figure that I've already taken a look at, this is just another good one for them. Like, I'm so glad that we're getting these figures with a ton of articulation to finally pull off a lot of those wrestling moves that we couldn't have done with previous wrestling figures. So overall, I think he is definitely a must-get. So for a quick size comparison, here he is standing next to a Marvel Legends Captain America figure, as well as a DCUC Batman figure. And for your Stone Cold comparison, here he is standing next to a WWE Elite Stone Cold figure from Mattel. And for your Figuarts comparison, here he is standing next to the Figuarts The Rock. And just for fun, here he is standing next to Little Lego Bat Bomb. So there it is, guys. My review of the SH Figuarts Stone Cold Steve Austin. Now, in my honest opinion, this has got to be the best figure of the Texas Rattlesnake that we have ever received. His articulation is so on point that he can actually flip people off. That's freaking dope. He's got great head sculpts. I love his beer can and beer effect pieces. This truly is a Stone Cold figure to get because Stone Cold said so. So for great deals, head over to agelessgeeks.com for awesome action figures like this and all the things you love. So please comment, like, and subscribe. Stay nerdy, my friends. Peace.